And once again, good morning and welcome back to the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me in the studio, it's Zach East from United Way of Southwest Michigan. Good morning, Zach. It's good to see you.
Ken, thanks for not locking the door on me
Well,
today.
we will lock the door soon because Thanksgiving is this week.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready.
Always questionable. I'm of the male, the male counterpart, and
Yes.
we don't do the planning very well.
Well, the appetite. Bring the appetite. I think that's our role.
I'm on Zepbound, so my appetite is a little less.
Oh, my goodness.
Lately, yeah.
Good for you.
And I'm also a vegetarian, so I just eat. I don't know.
I didn't know you're a vegetarian.
Green bean casserole and nothing
No,
else.
tofurkey. Go for the tofurkey. It's really good. It's
Yeah.
salty, but it's good.
It is a little too sodium rich.
All
yes.
right. We digress. We're talking about United Way of Southwest Michigan, and you've had a bunch of big events this year, and they've gone fabulous. So thank you for sharing those in the previous weeks. And by the way, if you ever miss any of our roundups of what's happening with the United Way of Southwest Michigan, go to the podcast. We have the podcast posted at WSJM.com. Go under podcasts, and you can recap the things that we've talked about each week. This week, we're going to be talking about...
We
just got done with a huge food raiser.
Yeah, so thank you to everybody for Stuff a Truck and your donations for the SMCAA. Just a reminder that the SMCAA is one of 45 plus United Way impact partners,
Yes.
organizations in the 3-county area that receive funding and support from United Way in some way. We at United Way only have a few programs like, VITA and Volunteer United and those sorts of things. But we don't do a lot of the work that's on the ground. That's what the organizations do. That's what we tend to put all of our funding towards is usually those organizations doing the best work on the ground. So we were proud to help support Stuff a Truck last week and just blown away by the generosity of people, especially early in the week, watching those numbers go up and surpass some of the numbers, from a year prior at that time. So it was just awesome to see. So thank you, Southwest Michigan, for showing up. Yeah. Next event coming up here is going to be Giving Tuesday.
Yes.
Do you know what Giving Tuesday is, Ken?
I had an idea going into this, but I'm glad that you're going to explain it for people who might not know. Giving Tuesday is a thing. What is it?
So Black Friday.
Yes.
You've heard of Small Business Saturday, the next day.
Yep.
You've probably heard of Cyber Monday.
I have.
Yeah. And
so those are all, dig out your wallet and buy stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you're in the middle buying things, on Giving Tuesday, which is the next day after Cyber Monday, make a consideration for your local nonprofits, other philanthropic organizations, the people who are out there helping others and doing the most work in your communities. That's really what Giving Tuesday is about. Yeah. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be opening your wallet. It could be what we talked about weeks ago with Rake a Difference, where people went out and actually did something. There are folks who do things on Giving Tuesday or around the holiday or just around the holidays in general, like serving at the soup kitchen or helping at a food pantry or cleaning up a school playground or those sorts of things.
Yeah.
Those volunteer activities certainly do matter, and they certainly matter year round, not just in the times of year where things are a little dicey with the weather or the holidays show up.
I really like that, and in fact, I'm glad you shared that because I've never thought about Giving Tuesday quite in that way. I've thought about, it's a time to think about your financial contributions, wrap up the year, go into the next year. How am I going to divvy out, the money that I have budgeted for charitable organizations and causes? But you can also make a commitment to donate your time and your resources. And so maybe Giving Tuesday, you take some time to go, okay, I'm going to go to United Way of Southwest Michigan's page and find out how I can volunteer.
Yeah, because we have a whole Volunteer United website that is basically like a big, if you will, it's like a matching program. There are, don't spill coffee everywhere.
I was going to say smorgasbord, but go ahead.
Harder to spell. So the Volunteer United website is actually a pretty big investment that some actual donors and grantees help us run, which is very simply a place where the agencies post their volunteer needs and individuals can do the same thing. And then individuals or teams can actually sign up to help with those volunteer opportunities. So if you're ever out there going, or even posting stuff on social media and saying, what can I do to volunteer? or even better,
Yeah.
one of the pieces of SNAP requirements now is volunteer work.
Oh, okay.
There actually is a volunteer requirement that's
Did not
in there.
know that.
Yeah, that's going to, I believe that kicks in at the beginning of the year, if I'm
Okay.
not mistaken. So with that, there's going to be a lot more need for folks to do some volunteer work. That's where Volunteer United comes in. And then the other part of Give and Volunteer in United Way's set of ideals is also to advocate. Make sure that you're advocating for working families and people who are certainly in need, or what we call the Alice population.
Yes.
Those who are, really doing their best, but are kind of one crisis away from having, some dip into poverty. And we definitely don't want those folks to be on the cusp at all. But in order to have them get out of that danger zone of sorts, they occasionally need a leg up, like some food for the holiday, or just a help with some utility bills to keep from dipping into that zone of I don't know, danger, I guess you could call
to
it.
get
So,
into the community safety net area.
Yeah.
And ALICE, by the way, stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained Individuals in our population,
yes,
right?
and the important part is these are people who are employed, they are working, they are a big part of the economy, but they're just maybe not making enough to make all the ends meet, especially if they have a full family of, children and a significant other.
Yeah.
That's a reality that unfortunately, has increased a bit this year for some families based on the prices of everything really going up. That obviously has affected everybody.
Yep.
But those who are in the Alice population, and certainly those who are in poverty, are being affected quite a bit more, and everything is a challenge for them. So any amount of giving, advocacy, or volunteering that you can do on Giving Tuesday and beyond definitely helps. But Giving Tuesday in particular, just kind of the moment to stop and remember and think, like we do with other days throughout the year, to think about different causes, different people who are being affected. That's what we hope Giving Tuesday is for
So
folks.
Giving Tuesday is, mark your calendars 1 week from today, because it's the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll be back. And will you be back here for Giving Tuesday?
As long as you'll have me back.
Okay. We'll have you back. We
You
won't
unlock
lock
the
the door.
There you go.
We'll unlock the door that time. Zach East, United Way of Southwest Michigan. One more, because you're in radio. You know the art of the tease.
Ooh, yes.
Tell us what we're going to be talking about next week.
So a couple of months ago, we had the Whirlpool appliance sale in person.
Yes.
We did tease that there would be an online sale closer to the holidays.
Yes.
And here we are. So the online edition of the Whirlpool appliance sale, which will have some great KitchenAid small appliances all the way to the big stuff like refrigerators.
Nice.
And some Gladiator product. That'll be going online on the next day, Wednesday, December 3rd.
Oh, okay.
So just after Giving Tuesday. So you can actually give in the format of buying, appliances if you want, because all those proceeds go right to United Way, 100% of them.
Outstanding.
And
So
it's whirlpoolappliancesale.com if you want to get more details. There's a little sign up there if you want to get an email reminder.
okay, whirlpoolappliancesale.com.
Yes.
And that sale goes live on Wednesday,
December 3rd.
December 3rd. Okay, Zach East, all kinds of information. United Way of Southwest Michigan, we appreciate you. If people want to know more about United Way of Southwest Michigan, where do they go?
UWSM.org.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's the WSJM Morning Show, back with more in just a couple of minutes.